pandemic, we took on a lot of projects ourselves, like home improvements, new dinner recipes, or even self-care routines. But one thing we can never replace is a good old visit to the doctor. And as a result of skipping out on routine medical care, important tests like lung cancer screenings went down by more than 50% from previous years. So joining us today is the New York Times best-selling author and activist Annabelle Gurwitch, and Kim Norris, who is the president and founder of the Lung Cancer Foundation of America. Hello, ladies. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thank you for having us, Ashley.
Thank you.
No problem. Now, Kim, how has COVID-19 impacted people taking care of scheduling really important tests like lung cancer screenings?
Well, you hit it on the head. People during COVID weren't going to their doctors on a regular basis like they would have before. So if they were experiencing symptoms such as a persistent cough that maybe lasts longer than 3 weeks, or consistently being short of breath, they weren't contacting their doctor, which means that lung cancer screening was reduced by about 50% from the previous year. And that's critical and important because it means that it's not being diagnosed as early as it should and could be.
Absolutely. And Annabelle, you actually had lung cancer. Can you tell me about the symptoms you were experiencing that led you to, get in and get checked?
Yes. So I found out that I had lung cancer because of COVID, ironically. I went in for a COVID test last spring, and I mentioned that I had a little cough as part of the routine screening, and it was suggested that I get an x-ray, and I thought it was really silly. I didn't think it was, indicative of anything important, but I did do the x-ray, and a mass was found on my lungs. This led to further testing and a diagnosis of stage 4 non-small cell lung cancer. Now, I didn't even know I was at risk for lung cancer, but if you have lungs, you are at risk for lung cancer. It's not just a disease that affects smokers, and the key is early detection. There are so many advances that have happened that are allowing me to live with a really great quality of life. And what it was, I was one of those people that I'm sure it was because of COVID that I just was ignoring this cough because I didn't think it was COVID, so nothing else mattered. So we want to encourage people to be their own health advocates. So if you've had a cough, that's lasted for a little while, like 3 weeks or longer, it doesn't seem to be related to something else, that might be a symptom. And like me, it was a really shocking diagnosis, but the earlier that you can get diagnosed, the better the outcomes will be.
That's so interesting because it's kind of like the thing that was keeping everyone at home. COVID-19 was kind of the push you had to go get checked out, and you find out that you have lung cancer. And I think that just really speaks to how important it is for everyone out there to get your butts into the doctor and get checked, to get those regular screenings. What would both of you say for advice for people who may be experiencing those symptoms and just not really thinking to go in and get it checked out? What would you tell them?
Well, for one thing, I want to just say, don't let fear keep you from getting diagnosed and tested. There's so many great advances, and the key is early detection. And we've partnered with Merck and with the lung cancer advocacy community, put up a website, DIFYlung.com. Do it for yourself, lung.com. There's so much information and resources there, and that's why I'm sharing my story, because I want people to get diagnosed at an even earlier stage than my own case.
And I would just like to add to that the advances that have taken place in lung cancer have led directly to improved survivorship. In other words, hope. It's not a death sentence anymore. It doesn't have to be. And I think Annabelle is a wonderful example of that, of living a quality life even while living with lung cancer. That's because of the advancements that have taken place. So don't let the fear override the need to get it taken care of.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you, Annabelle. Thank you so much for sharing your journey. And Kim, can you tell everyone out there where they can go for more information?
You can go to DIFYlung.com. It's a website. Do it for yourself. There are many great resources on there that will answer many of your questions.
All right. Thank you so much, ladies, for being here. I really appreciate your time and everything that you're doing.
Thanks, Ashley.
Thank you.
Everyone, I want you to stay right there because we got more Good Day Live when we get back.